73. Triple dot. It's already completely light out. If we search this much for Sir Ema without finding him, perhaps he's not here after all. But the signal from the transmitter was coming from this area. He and the prisoner have to be somewhere in this base. That's way too big an area. Why couldn't Yugamu make a more powerful transmitter? It was from the Gift-O-Matic. He didn't have a choice. But there are spots we haven't searched yet, right? Let's look there too. It was then that we heard something calling for us from afar.
Hey, everybody! Here, come over here!
It's Eito. Did he find something? Is it my dear brother? We all took off at once in the direction of the voice. When we got there, we were greeted by Eito. He looked shaken and pale. Like, oh, what did you find, Eito? It's not gonna be anything good, is it? We all know that much. But again, you're on my like #1 position for possible traitor. So it's like maybe you did something while we weren't looking. Maybe there's something else going on. It's like, hey, yeah, What's wrong, Eito? Did something happen? In the shadows there, I looked in the direction Eito was pointing, and what I saw was... Is that the prisoner, or is it Eito? Not Eito, Ema. Because, yeah, they could have absorbed... Like, because, yeah... Like Takumi was pointing out, like, would we become husks if they absorbed our power? Like, maybe it's a case of that's where the commanders are coming from? Is they're absorbing these guys' power? Maybe that's been a thing in the past and stuff like that. A blackened, mummified corpse lying on the ground. Of course, it wasn't the body of the commander we'd just fought, but a different one altogether. What the? Don't tell me. Is this Ema? What? I wonder if that was the case too, so I investigated, but actually, this appears to be a woman's body. Okay, so it's going to be the prisoner then. What? If it's a woman, then this mummy must be...
Yes, it's the remains of our prisoner.
I mean, we can't know for sure. Wait. If we're going with the idea that Eito is the traitor, we can know for sure. Like, because I'm saying, like, in the context, like, we, like, playing this and them can't know for sure. Unless Eito's only saying that. Eito is the one who let the prisoner out. The prisoner would recognize that, right? Be like, oh, you're the one who let me out. Hello, you can help me. So Eito found the prisoner here, didn't want them to, like, somehow slightly communicate the idea that Eito let me out, and then turned them into a husk. What we have to see, I think this would be a good test, like, because if he did absorb their power, their cryptoglobin, he should be powered up more than he was previously, right? Because that should be one more. So I'm wondering if in his stats he's got one more. Because then it'd be like, hold on a minute, Eito. It's that case of like, that could go several ways. Either I'm right, and that's going to be a little hint as to that aspect, or it's not going to be a thing, and they somehow just forgot about it. Or he's not the traitor, you know. We'll see. Thoughts there, though. We should check. It's the remains of the prisoner, he said. This mummy is the prisoner's body? But why? Why is she like this? Someone absorbed her hemo-anima like Nozomi did to the commander earlier. And that someone would be? Another commander, most likely. Can't imagine who else would want to do this. Again, we need to check if he's got another absorption.
Maybe she got into a fight, or was betrayed by another invader. She might even have been punished for allowing herself to be captured. Whatever the reason, they killed her and stole her power. And this is the end result.
Like, can we check the menu right now? Like, how many did he have before? If he has none, I think that would have been interesting. I still feel I'm right on that logic, though. That lines up. But it would have been nice now if he just had a commander absorption. Be like, well, where did you get that from, mate? It'd be like, ho. Again, maybe he has it and he's covering it up. And that reflects in the menu. The logic's there, though. The logic's there. Damn, those bastards are rotten to the core. I always knew they were the vile and barbaric enemy. But the invaders truly are evil incarnate. What about Emo? Wasn't he with her? I'm sorry, all I found was this body. Didn't see any sign of him. There are no other bodies like this around either. Where is he? He was supposed to be with the prisoner. If he ain't here, he had to have been taken somewhere else. Someone else? I think so too. Seems highly probable, at least. Where? Where was he taken? We just don't know. Hate to say it, but we're back to square one. No. It's okay, Cocker. There's no way we'll give up. Besides, if there were no other mummified bodies here, that must mean Ema is still alive. Right. They wouldn't go to the trouble of taking him away just to kill him. There's still hope we can save him. Again, you guys are assuming that they absorbed the hemo anima. They could have just done something else to him. Yeah, you're right. It's too early to despair. If he's not dead, then he must be alive somewhere. So if we beat the invaders, I'll be sure to see him again. Well, we just have to wait, what, 27 more days? Or 26? Like, do we count this day? Depends if we count. Indeed, I doubt someone as obstinate as Sir Ema would die that easily. Maybe he learned that language and he's already talking his way out of trouble with them. If anyone could, it would be him. That's right. It is Ema after all. I'm alright. I won't cry anymore, and I won't give up. I promised Ema that I would go on even without him. We'll still have a chance to save him. When the time comes, we'll definitely bring him home safe. How long are you gonna mope about this, man? I know you were crazy about that invader girl, but still. In the end, she was still our enemy. Never would have worked out for you two. That's right. She was the enemy. But I kind of felt sorry for her. Sorry? When she was in the cage, she'd always cry when night came. She wanted to go home so badly. That's what I thought when I saw her. Maybe she had some reason she had to go back, just like us. A reason to go back. You know, family, friends. We all have people we care about and want to see again. Maybe she was the same. What are you saying? Tender feelings are surely alien to wicked monsters like them. But that's why she surrendered to us. Because she wanted to live. Thought if I could learn to communicate with her, I might find out why.
And now, that wish will never come true.
I think that's a good wish, like, because that's the process towards peace. Because if it is a case of, like, this is their world, and we're actually the invaders, like, maybe we can actually talk to them and be like, sorry, we didn't know this is what was going on. Like, we're kind of appalled at the idea as well. Maybe we can work together to broker a peace. We could share this world, or we could leave. You know, just something. It's that sort of thing. Like, we need a better understanding of the greater picture of everything going on here. Because it's like, what we've been told about world death, it's like, that's no.
I never even got to learn how different we were. Or how alike.
The alike thing is the important bit. You're still prattling on about that. The invaders trying to destroy humanity are evil. Therefore we, humanity's defenders, are righteous. Every last thing about us is different. We are polar opposites. Evil does not need our sympathy. Because yeah, if you like look at it from the context of like this is their world and we're invading, what she's saying is like the invaders trying to destroy whatever they are evil. So in this case, it's like if it's the opposite way around, humanity are the evil ones. From what she said. Please, Kyoshika, calm down. She's right. That's exactly right. I'm sorry, I was being overly sentimental. It's the prisoner's fault that Ima's been kidnapped. How could I sympathize with her? I'm sorry for being such a stupid, creepy trash bag of a human being. No, again. Your thoughts are they're the thing that will lead towards peace, and that's so important, so nice. Shuma, we know Ima isn't here. There's no reason to stick around anymore. It is that case of like, I know it's like, yeah, your thoughts are like towards peace and all that type of stuff, but it is that case of, from these guys' perspective though, they think they are like some element of the world trying to eradicate them. So it's like, yeah. And it is that case of like, we've got the outsider perspective of like, no, that's the correct idea based on like what we've interpreted from little events here and there. But from these guys' perspective, all they have to go on is the world is trying to destroy them and they're fighting back. It's like, if only there was something that could make us see what we've seen kind of thing. But they can't, because it is that this is all born from the idea of like how the commanders see these guys during the execution bit. That's where my thoughts lie, and it's like these guys haven't seen that. It's like we have to remember that aspect. That they are behaving kind of rationally with the information they have been given. Well, we're sort of being like, no, if only this, if only that kind of thing. That's how I feel it's going, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that, like the two different perspectives happening at the same time. It's like, it's like they're naive to different aspects that we're available of. It's like aware of. Yeah. Anyway, everyone's probably worried about us. We should go back to the academy for now. We never found Ima, so they're probably gonna say it was a waste of a trip. But even if it's not their main headquarters, I think it's a good thing we took down an invader base. If we'd left it alone, all the invaders stationed here would have attacked the school eventually. Yeah, that alone made it worth doing this. Even discounting that argument, this trip hadn't been a complete waste of time. It was unfortunate that we couldn't find Ima. Yeah, but we sorted Nozomi for a while. But we'd successfully suppressed Nozomi's rejection symptoms. That was a big win for us. Yeah, she's a healer, so. And let's go. Back to our friends at Last Defense Academy. Yeah, again, I'm liking this aspect of, because it's come up several times now, where what they know about the world is only what they've been told, so their view is very odd compared to like ours. Like we have different information because we've been brought up on Earth and stuff like that, but they've been brought up in what they think is probably like the Tokyo residential complex. So it's like the idea of the sky, the moon not looking right, different elements about the world that make it seem like it's not Earth. It's like all these different things, like the concept of rain. I like that aspect where like these guys view everything differently because that's all they know. Whereas we can view it through a different lens, and it's like, if only they could have our knowledge kind of thing, is how I'm feeling. It's like, it's like, there's just certain ways you'd be acting and thinking about things differently, but you can't. And I feel like that's part of it, part of the story, is that sort of almost the school element, like they need to learn. Yeah. Anyway, and so those of us who entered the invader base confirmed the absence of Ima and the death of our captured commander. We decided to return to the Last Defense Academy and plan our next move. The hours ticked by as we rode along the bumpy roads in the school bus. By the time we finally returned to the school, it was already dark. Yeah, I'm thinking Ima did take out that commander though. As we stopped in the parking lot and exited the school bus. Welcome back, guys. Glad to see you're okay. Yeah, looks like everything's good here too. Obviously, we wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't. Another peaceful day free of haters. It was painfully boring. So where's Ima? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, well, about that. He wasn't at the base. He wasn't? We searched for it corner to corner, but we didn't find him. I think he's been taken someplace else. And the prisoner? We found her, but she was dead, already turned into a blackened mummy. What? A mummy? I think she was killed by her allies. I think she was killed by Eito, but okay. Lucky girl, I wish we were killing each other right now. Would you drop that? So you're saying you didn't achieve anything at all? Hell no. We crushed their base. All of the invaders, they got wiped out. Cutting down their forces that much is a big achievement. I am thinking though, like... Maybe that is something you're meant to be looking at. Just that idea of like, okay, so these guys have no knowledge of anything about, like, Earth as it should be. They are limited in their knowledge about things. Like no concept of rain, stuff like that. Yet, we do know there were books available that told you this stuff. Why have none of you got that information? Why, like, because this is the thing, like, of course they have no concept of this. They weren't taught it. Why weren't they taught it? Like, why would you not explain, like, as part of, like, sort of explaining the Tokyo residential complex to children, you would explain where they came from, would you not? Like, why you're here, why the sky is the way it is. It's like, well, it's replicating what was on Earth or the world before or something like that. Like, there was things like rain, there was a moon. Surely you would explain little details like that. I mean, again, there were books apparently available that did explain this stuff. Like, why did... If it was something you weren't teaching, why were there books that told you this? And why was it just... Out of everyone we've seen that seemed to have been, like, from the Tokyo residential complex, that seemed to be aware of how the world is, it's Karuha. I'm wondering if that is partly related to something to do with the Nozomi situation. Because Nozomi is obviously different to everyone else as well. Like, maybe she was aware of everything. Like, yeah, I feel like that's some kind of thing we're meant to notice. Because as a result, Takumi is slightly aware of these things as well. Be like, oh, that's the thing she was talking about. That's the thing she was talking about. Maybe it's some aspect of, like, Nozomi imparted some of those, like, memories from herself or something, like, still thinking she's outside everything because, you know, not an official member. Maybe she imparted some of her memories and she is aware of the actual situation, so that's how Takumi's brain has interpreted it. That this Karuha was reading books. Again, I feel like that's something we're meant to pay attention to there. Just that, like, how everyone doesn't have the knowledge, but she did. Well, whatever. Just say you're right. More importantly, do we know where Ima was taken? Not yet, but we're certain he's still alive.
Hey!
Which means we still have a chance to get him back. Yes, I'm not giving up. I'll never give up. That's right. We'll get Ima back for sure. By the way, Nozomi, you're looking a lot healthier. Are you feeling better now? Yes, I must have recovered during our journey to the base. Sorry for worrying you. It's pretty late. Do you guys mind if we save the details for tomorrow? Good point. I am exhausted. Have it your way. Consider yourselves dismissed for today. The impromptu meeting broke up, and we dragged our tired bodies back to our rooms. Yeah, I'm beat. Back in my room, I fell onto my bed. Guess I'll sleep for now. I have to regain at least a little stamina. Took everything I had just to mumble the words to myself. Closed my eyes, still slumped haphazardly on top of the covers. I'd immediately fell into a deep sleep. Day 74. Seems the same. Violent barbaric enemy! I woke up to the morning announcement and slowly got out of bed. I'd slept like a log, but my body hadn't fully recovered from yesterday's exhaustion yet. Today's day 74, huh? Only 26 days left. It's do or die now. There's no time to relax. For now, I need to consult with everybody about our plans, including what to do about Ema. Right, to the cafeteria. So I would like to get stuff sorted again, though. So did we get enough here, or do I have to go to the cafeteria first? Cafeteria first, I need the free time. Because traps and stuff going very in handy. Finally, everyone's here. Just thought I could have used the springboards again to get back to places, couldn't I, during that previous battle? Did I have more than one springboard? Anyway, finally, everyone's here. Let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Tell us in detail what happened. Yeah, of course. Well, I told everyone the full story of what we'd experienced at the enemy base. So you had to fight over there after all. That must have been tough. Seriously, though. We're gonna get Ema back now. It's a problem, alright. Don't have any needs to tell us where to start looking. Take out every enemy base we can find. Even if we don't go looking for him, it's possible the enemy might bring Ema to us. What do you mean? The invaders are going to use him. But that's why they took him in the first place. Use him? How? Not like they did with Moko. Nah, all of the commanders have different powers. Don't think any of the others have that copy ability. That's an assumption that you have no basis for at all. My guess is they use some other approach. No idea what it'll be yet, though. Maybe they'll turn him into a hideous monster and he'll come crawling back, begging to be put out of his misery. It happens. Stop that, you're scaring Kako. But if the enemy is going to use Ema in some way, that might be our best chance to take him back. Yes. We'll turn it around and use their plan against them. I won't let things play out like they did with Moko. This time, we won't lose anyone. Yeah, whatever slimy tactic they come at us with, we just gotta strike back at the violent barbaric enemy even harder. At any rate, there's no moves for us to make right now. Just have to carry on like normal for now. Kako, are you okay with that? Honestly, I'd prefer to go looking for Ema right now. But we have no idea where he is. And if we don't protect the academy, we won't have a place to come back to. So I'm going to focus on getting stronger and preparing for our chance to save him. I'll work harder and harder and get stronger and stronger. Kind of want to, like, do up her skills as well. Because she is quite good because of the distance she can attack from. Lady Kako! Who threw tear gas in here? The smoke is getting in my eyes. It ain't me. That's right. All we can do now is wait. Our chance is sure to come eventually. The thing that worries me the most is how the invaders intend to use Ema. Might be something none of us could even imagine. Hey, Takumi! Was I where? I looked up and at the sound of Nozomi's voice to see her staring at me. There's something I want to talk to you about. If it's not an inconvenience, could I come to your room later? My room? Yeah, that's fine. Good. I'll see you later then. With a shy smile, Nozomi wandered off. Well, it looks like our discussion is done here, so I'm gonna take off for now. Is it too unpleasant to be in the same room as me? No, I just don't have much of an appetite today. There's also a little something I want to check on in the library. With that, Eito left the cafeteria. I'm done eating too. I'm going to go train. The library. Kako devoured her breakfast in no time at all, rushing out the room right after. Good to go eat in the biolab. I'm in the middle of developing some interesting medication. Look forward to seeing the results. Want to check the map. Then Yugamu stood up from his seat and left. Well, that kind of interesting medication. What does he mean? Maybe something for an upset tummy? That's just regular medication.
Hey!
Guess I'll go work out. You guys should stop dicking around and get pumped. We must not fall behind, Holy Jumanji Sword. We're going to train. I guess I'll have to go to the garage. I have to go clean up the prisoner's cage. I'll be going too. Everyone left the cafeteria one after another. They must all have a lot on their minds right now. You paupers should work hard and sweat hard. I'm going to enjoy a nice, refined tea party. Alone. Seeing everyone working so hard is making me feel bleaker and bleaker. Kurumi, you're such a horrible loser. You should just die. Look, you're crying again. I did find out Kumi's just like, oh, I can't be dealing with that. I finished my breakfast and went back to my room to prepare myself for the next battle. What, free time? Okay, can't just sit around and relax, but first... It must be her. But I wanted to check the map to see if he did go to the library. That must be her. Can't inspect this. Like, so I'm wondering, like, has he snuck into the room and he's actually in there? Like, because he did go ahead of us. It's like, this is what, like, hold on, where's the map? Like, can we see where everyone is? No! If only we had it now. It's like, maybe we could see, like, he's not anywhere on the map, but we can't see where anyone is. Like, because, like, he could be in here. Because it was right after Nozomi was like, hey, can I have a word? So he could be just be hiding in the locker there. Anywhere else we can inspect? There's only that and that. Just sleeping in it so much, I'm starting to get attached to this bed. I think I like it. I want to inspect that, though. The battle announcements that show up on this monitor part of the defense system. Probably. Like, can we look around anywhere? It's like, is there no way to look further inside it? Like if we went over here, like, could we see, like, the top of his head or something, you know? Oh well. I opened the door, and as I expected, Nozomi was standing there. Sorry to come by like this. Is now a good time? Yeah, no problem. Come in. Thank you. Okay. Again, I'm just expecting something to pop up there, be like, Said you had something you wanted to talk to me about.
Before that, I should get one thing off my chest. Takumi, thank you so much.
Nozomi bowed her head deeply. It's fine. It's embarrassing when you say it like that. More importantly, are you feeling better now? She finally raised her head. Yes, I'm fine now, thanks to you. I'm in perfect shape again. I was skeptical that absorbing cryptoglobin would actually stop the rejection symptoms. But I haven't had any problems since then. Still can't use hemo-anima like everyone else, though. Well, it's just good that we managed to stop the symptoms. I've been thinking. I want to tell you the truth, Takumi. You've helped me so much. I can't keep this a secret anymore. You saved my life, so I'm going to trust you and tell you everything. All right, right. Let's sit down, everyone. She's telling us everything. What I know, what I've been hiding, what separates me from the rest of you. Will you hear me out? Yes. And we'll hear her out in the next part. This definitely feels like a situation, though, where He's totally gonna be in the freaking locker, isn't he? And he's gonna hear everything as well. Right? Like, has Eito acted weirdly? Or is he, like, under the sofa? Oh, he could be under the bed. Could be in the trash can. I'd say it could be in the shower, but we can see in there, so. But my money's on the locker. Like, size of a person and everything. It's like, come on now. It's right there. It's right there. I mean, we don't know what's behind us. We can't see what's behind us, but yeah. Anyway, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.